Welcome. Today, we're going to take a beautiful journey together, watching how your baby transforms week by week, starting at just 6 weeks. You'll see how tiny features appear, how amazing changes unfold, and how every stage brings your little one closer to meeting you. Before we begin, make sure to check the link in the description for the most recommended essential products to support you throughout pregnancy and give your baby the best start in life. At 6 weeks, your baby is no bigger than a sweet pea. The heart is already beating at an incredible pace, and small buds are forming where arms and legs will soon grow. By 7 weeks, your little one is about the size of a blueberry. The brain is developing rapidly, and those tiny hands and feet are beginning to take shape. At 8 weeks, think of a raspberry. Fingers and toes are separating, and the face is becoming more distinct, already giving your baby a more human look. By 9 weeks, about the size of a grape, your baby's head is still large compared to the body. But now, those little muscles allow the very first movements to begin. At 10 weeks, your baby is like a strawberry. Internal organs are developing, eyelids begin to cover the eyes, and even the very first nails are forming. By 11 weeks, about the size of a lime, your baby can open and close tiny fists, and the body is straightening out. At 12 weeks, your little one is about as big as a plum. Reflexes are developing, and your baby may already be practicing swallowing. At 13 weeks, your baby is the size of a lemon. Vocal cords are forming, and the head is becoming more proportional to the body. By 14 weeks, about the size of a peach, facial expressions are beginning to appear, and fine hair is starting to grow on the head and eyebrows. By 15 weeks, around the size of an apple, your baby can sense light and may even begin to taste tiny traces of flavor from the amniotic fluid. At 16 weeks, about the size of an avocado, the muscles are stronger, and some moms may feel those very first fluttery kicks, a magical moment. By 17 weeks, your baby is like a turnip, building fat for warmth and energy, with the ears now in their final position. At 18 weeks, about the size of a bell pepper, hearing is improving, and your baby may even start reacting to the sound of your voice. By 19 weeks, your little one is about the size of a mango. A protective coating called vernix is forming on the skin. At 20 weeks, the halfway mark, your baby is as big as a banana. This is when many moms begin to feel stronger, regular kicks and turns, a true bond in the making. At 21 weeks, your baby is like a carrot, swallowing more amniotic fluid to practice digestion. By 22 weeks, about the size of a spaghetti squash, eyebrows, eyelids, and lips are more defined, and the senses are becoming sharper. At 23 weeks, your little one is the size of a grapefruit, steadily gaining weight and starting to develop a sense of balance. By 24 weeks, about the size of an ear of corn, the lungs are developing, and your baby can even respond to touch. At 25 weeks, around the size of a rutabaga, hair is growing thicker, and loud noises may trigger a reaction. By 26 weeks, your baby is like a zucchini. The eyes are opening for the very first time and blinking begins. At 27 weeks, about the size of a cauliflower, brain activity is more complex, and real sleep cycles start to form. By 28 weeks, your little one is as big as an eggplant. Eyelids can now open and close, and your baby may even be experiencing dreams. By 29 weeks, about the size of a butternut squash, muscles and lungs are getting stronger, and kicks are becoming powerful. At 30 weeks, your baby is like a cabbage. The brain is developing rapidly, and the ability to regulate body temperature is beginning. By 31 weeks, about the size of a coconut, your baby is adding more fat, making the skin look softer and smoother. At 32 weeks, around the size of a jicama, movements feel stronger and more rolling as space becomes tighter. At 33 weeks, about the size of a pineapple, bones are hardening, though the skull remains soft and flexible for birth. By 34 weeks, your baby is like a cantaloupe, with the central nervous system and lungs continuing to mature. By 35 weeks, about the size of a honeydew melon, your baby is gaining weight quickly, filling out those adorable cheeks. At 36 weeks, your little one is like a papaya, already practicing breathing movements, even though the lungs aren't completely ready. At 37 weeks, about the size of a romaine lettuce, your baby is considered early term and could be ready to meet you any day. By 38 weeks, about the size of a leek, All organs are mature, and weight gain continues steadily. By 39 weeks, your baby is about the size of a small watermelon, fully developed, and simply waiting for the perfect moment to arrive. And at 40 weeks, the big day has come. Your baby is about the size of a small pumpkin, ready for birth and ready to finally meet you face to face. That's the incredible journey from 6 weeks to birth. Every baby grows at their own pace, but each step of the way is a miracle unfolding right inside you. And that's what makes this journey so special. If you found this video helpful and inspiring, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with someone who would love to learn about this beautiful process, and subscribe for more guides on pregnancy and parenthood. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.